Did you recently decide to wear a sunscreen, but the sunscreen you chose gave you white cast, made your skin greasy and was very expensive? Today I am here to share my top 3 sunscreens that are effective, non-greasy and doesn't leave any white cast and is well under budget. Let's go! One of my top favorite sunscreen is from Derma and it is the Ultra Matte Sunscreen Gel with SPF 50. This is a very lightweight sunscreen which doesn't give any greasy feeling and gives a matte finish on skin. This hybrid sunscreen has a thick texture and a creamy ivory shade. It's easy to blend in and gives a mild white cast that settles in a few minutes. It's completely sweat and water resistant to give you a long lasting protection, and it retails at $6.99 for 50 grams. Due to the thick texture of the sunscreen, only a less amount of product is required to cover the entire face. This sunscreen works well with all kind of moisturizers. Next on my list came as a complete surprise to me, as I was not expecting this one to reach the top of my favorites list. It's the Eladi Suncreen from TAC, the Ayurvedic company. This is also a very lightweight sunscreen which doesn't give any oily or greasy feel and gives a satiny, velvety matte finish on skin. It has a minty fragrance which doesn't last much, it just fades away after a few minutes of application. This physical sunscreen has a transparent, thick texture which is very easy to blend and leave no white cast at all. This sunscreen is also completely sweat and water resistant to give a long-lasting protection. It retails at $4.99 for 50 grams. Blend this sunscreen by swiping in one direction only to avoid piling. This sunscreen works best with lotion or cream-based moisturizers. You saw 2 matte finish sunscreen. Now let me tell you about one dewy sunscreen. It is yet another bestseller from Derma, the 1% hyaluronic sunscreen, the aqua gel. This is a very lightweight and quick absorbing formula with SPF 50 PA plus 4 times to offer you an excellent broad spectrum protection along with blue light protection. With the presence of hyaluronic acid and vitamin E, this sunscreen is hydrating enough for you to skip a moisturizer. This sunscreen gives a dewy finish without leaving any white cast. It is not a sweat and water resistant formula, so if you are stepping outdoors, reapply this every 2 to 3 hours for optimal protection. While the Derma Ultra Matte and the TAC Eladi Suncreen can be classified as a summer sunscreen, the Derma Aqua Gel is a perfect winter sunscreen. This sunscreen retails at $4.99 for 50 ml and works well under all kind of moisturizers. All 3 sits well under and above makeup. Coming to makeup, what if I say you can have sun protection and light natural makeup look with one product? Yes, you can use a tinted sunscreen for that. Stay tuned for a tinted sunscreen video. Till then, take care, show some love to yourself, be kind to others. Goodbye.